Hi folks, thanks for taking the time to watch this short explainer video on how to join the platform and of course how to set up and access your exhibitor booth. So when you first land on the platform from the link that you've been sent, you should see this image here, this 3D image, which is the entrance to the virtual event. You can see a number of pulsing icons, and the area that you want to click into is called the exhibition. It also corresponds to the same icon that you see over here on the left hand side. So using either one of them, click whichever one you prefer, and that will take you to the exhibition area, which is where all of the exhibitor booths are located. It's just a simple case of finding your booth that you see and then clicking in to enter it. And once you've done that, there's a couple of things that you can do. So firstly, you're going to want to set it up. So there are a number of options here, and you'll see that over here on the right hand side you've got a series of tabs. The first of those tabs is handouts. If I click it, it disappears. If I click it, it comes back. And of course you can also see that it says there are no documents uploaded to see at the moment. But in the bottom right corner you'll see there's this little button here that says manage handouts. If I click on that, I can then drag and drop and upload any PDFs. That's the rule here. They have to be PDFs and they have to be no more than 6 megabytes in size. So PDFs only, 6 megabytes in size. You can upload as many as you like and they will all appear in this panel here, this handout panel. You can reorder them. If you upload your handouts, you can reorder them in the sequence that you want. So once you've done that, you can come down to the info tab. You can see here on this particular booth, we've got your company logo, we've got your email address, and we have also your URL, which have already been added. You can, of course, change them and update them, and you do all of that by coming down to this little blue cog here called room settings. You can see when I hover over it, room settings appears. When you click it, this window opens, and the first tab of the 5 is info. So it tells you here the name of the room or the name of the booth. It gives you the option to change the logo if the logo is incorrect. You can also add a company description, so you can edit this or add a description, and that's your profile, which will also appear in the info panel, and it will also appear in the front part of your booth as well. You can edit your URL, your company domain name. You can add multiple meeting rooms, which I'll come back to in a second. And of course, you can also add and create multiple booth managers by just dropping in the email addresses and clicking on add. So this number of meeting rooms, as I said, I'll come back to that in a second when I show you how they operate. You can also personalize your booth by coming over to the personalize tab, where you can upload a branded graphic, and as it says there, the recommended size is 1280 by 720 pixels. 1280 by 720 pixels. And what can be branded here can be absolutely anything, whether that's just your logo, whether it's some information, whether it's some text, pictures, images, entirely up to you. Or you can leave it, you can utilize one of the 4 static images that's part of the platform. You can see when I click on them, they do automatically change in the background. So you can either use one of the generic images already with the platform, or you can upload your own branded stage backdrop. You can also upload your own welcome video, which plays in your waiting room. And as you can see here, maximum video size is 100 megabytes. And it must be MP4 format. So no bigger than 100 megabytes MP4. Upload your corporate company video here. So these icons over here on the right side of the screen are essentially how you will use your booth on event day. Once it's all set up and you've uploaded your branded background images and your handouts and you're all good to go, your profile is all here, you can welcome people into your meeting room. When folks join, they first go into what's called your waiting room area. So they can join your waiting room. You'll get a notification to bring them into your meeting room with you. As I've already touched on here in this particular section, you can have more than one meeting room. So if you require 2, 3, 4 meeting rooms, if you've got multiple colleagues using your booth across event day, then create extra meeting rooms here. But essentially, you would simply enter your meeting room. In a moment, you'll see my camera come live. There you go. And of course, once somebody enters your waiting room, you can send them an invitation to join you live here. Delegates also have the option to schedule appointments with you. So they can do that from the front end of the booth, or they can do that by dropping into your waiting room. If you are busy, they will get a notification to tell them that you're busy, and they can pre-arrange or schedule a time to drop back and see you. It couldn't be simpler, and that's it in essence. That's how you set up your booth. That's how you use it on event day. And of course, if you do come unstuck or you need some help, then on event day you can come over to the support tab and track me down, or you can respond back to me once you've come onto the platform and you've set it all up. And if you want to meet on here, we can arrange a time to drop into your booth and have a quick catch up. So hope that helps, and we look forward to seeing you very soon.